Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a lovely day. So I've got quite the collection of jewellery and I've been collecting it for about 2 or 3 years now, so I wanted to steer away from cheap costume jewellery that gets a few wears out of it and then it goes a bit green, a bit stinky, you know, it gets that coppery smell. So I wanted to get more of a higher quality jewellery collection and I'm quite proud of it, and I wanted to share with you some of my favourite pieces and favourite brands and just show you some of the things I've been collecting. So I've actually got 2 little boxes here from Flying Tiger. I got these really cheaply about 3 years ago. They were about £2 each and I loved them. I only bought 2 at the time and regretted it, so I went back the following week and they'd sold out and I never got them in again. So I was a little bit sad. They're not the highest quality. I think they're just made out of really thin wood or really thick cardboard, but they're actually pulling away on the corner here, so I do need to get some more. Hoping I can find some cheap ones because the ones on Amazon are a little bit pricier. So this one, which has more of my go-to pieces in that I grab daily, it has a ring and an earring holder here. It has a bigger compartment here that I store more of my more statement earrings in, and then I've got some smaller compartments at the top. The other one is slightly larger, so I store bigger accessories in that one. I've also got lots and lots of boxes here that I keep some pieces in. I've got this gold jewellery stand which has some of my favourite necklaces on and hair accessories. It also has a pair of scissors on it, but I don't know why. And then on my desk, out all the time, I have this marble bowl that I got from TK Maxx. It's really nice, I'm so glad I got it. But this has my go-to things in. I would normally have loads of necklaces on, but I was wearing a cardigan and it's quite a statement cardigan, so the necklaces didn't really work, so I took them off. But these are what I grab every single day. This is where I put my earrings when I'm going to bed, and then I just grab them and put them on as I'm getting ready in the morning. So actually we'll start with this bowl because it is my usual pieces, and with it being Valentine's Day recently, I'd got some new pieces from Astrid and Miyu. I think I featured some of them in my most recent Primark haul that went live last week. But there's these gold earrings. These are lovely and I really like these to jazz up an outfit. So if I've got a very simple outfit, which this one looks like it, but I was wearing a cardigan, I'd typically wear something like this in my ear just to jazz it up a bit and make it a little bit more statement-y on the top. So I've got those little hoops. I then also have the rings that I wear every single day. So I've got this one. This one's actually from Primark, but it's stood the test of time. And then I've got this one which was from ASOS with just some diamonds on. And then obviously my engagement ring. But besides those, I do also wear this one from Anna Louisa quite a lot. It's a dome ring. I think it's called the Noah ring. And that typically goes on my middle finger, but it's too much today, so I took it off. And then, as well as these hoops from Astrid and Miyu, I was also styling that with my other heart-shaped accessories from Astrid and Miyu too. So I've got this heart-shaped locket necklace on a gold chain. You'll probably see that everything's gold. I don't think, other than earrings, I own anything silver. It's just not my vibe. I don't suit it. I much prefer gold, so everything will be gold, but most things you can get in silver or gold anyway. But this is that necklace, so it's got a diamond heart on the bottom of it there. That's from a few years ago, I think. I then also have this smaller necklace, which again I was wearing in my most recent Primark video, but it's just a plain gold chain with some smaller gold hearts on it, which I really like. I like to stack those two. And then just to have a bit of a longer chain with them, I love this padlock necklace. You can get necklaces like this from everywhere. This one's from Astrid and Miyu, but Anna Louisa have a very similar one. Pandora typically have necklaces like this as well, and I think you can engrave the ones in Pandora. So that's a really nice idea if you're buying a gift for someone. And then the other things in this bowl are my Cartier dupes. So I've got 2 of them. I've got the screw ring, which looks like a screw just wrapped around your finger, and then the love ring, I think it's called. I got the love ring from a market in Benidorm about 6 years ago. It was in my very first YouTube video when I did a fake designer haul from Benidorm, and actually it's done so well. I think it was about €3 and I love that. And then this one, the screw one, I got from New York in December from a market. It was $10 and I thought that was a really good bargain, and same again, it's lasted really well so far. From the same market in New York, I actually got this one as well. This is only a small ring, so it'll just fit on my pinky, but it's got think it's a meditation symbol, like the 3 and then some squiggles after it. I'm not too sure, but that was again $10 and I wear that frequently, so it's in the bowl. And then lastly, I've got my Ana Luisa rings that I used to wear every single day. I've stopped now because I like to switch it out a bit more. But it's just these diamond-y ones that you've seen in loads of videos. And I just think they work really well together on the same finger like this. So, stacked like that. So that's how I would style it. So that's my everyday go-to pieces. I'll probably switch out the heart-shaped ones at the end of February and start wearing some of the necklaces more frequently, just since Valentine's Day is over. But let's go to this one. So I think we'll start with statement earrings because I love wearing an all black outfit and then just accessorising to the max with gold jewellery. Besides the love heart ones that I've been styling recently, I've also got these ones, which are from Ana Luisa. They're just a really nice chunky gold hoop. And I like that. Excuse the cut on my finger. I cut it on an energy drink box in the fridge. I then also have these ones, which are from House of Harlow, but I got these at TK Maxx. They're just like a smashed gold squared off hoop. I really like these, but they are on the heavier side, so I can't wear them in my first ear hole because my first ear hole is really stretched and heavy earrings just drag my ears down and it looks like my ear's about to rip, which isn't nice. So I wear heavier earrings in my second hole, but I don't want them to stretch as well. So I'm a little bit cautious when I wear these, but they are really nice on and I do really like the style of them. And I think these were only $9.99 from TK Maxx as well, so a really good deal. And then in this collection as well, I've also got these, which are just so pretty. I think I'm going to wear these to my friend's wedding in June this year because they're just so pretty and I love the pearl detail. It's very summery, and then again just a smashed gold dangly metal piece on the bottom. These were from TK Maxx as well. I think these were a little bit cheaper at $7.99. I can't remember the brand, but TK Maxx is like my favourite place if you want something a little bit more unique. I've also got this pair, which are from ASOS. I got these at Christmas off Zach's sister, and they're really pretty. They're very subtle, but they're still a statement. So they just sort of like loop through your lobe and on the bottom. They're a little bit fiddly to get on, so when I had my fake nails, I could not for the life of me wear these. But I've been styling them a little bit more recently now that my nails have came off. And then I've also got this pair from Ana Luisa. I really like these. It's just, they're a bit fiddly to get on and off, but they're a stud and then they've got a chain that loops back to the back of the earring. This isn't the right card for them. They're just so small. I don't want to lose them, so I've popped them on there. But these are really nice, just very fiddly to get on and off, and I do catch them a lot when I'm brushing my hair, so I don't wear them all the time. But they are very, very pretty in my ear. And then outside of statement earrings, I do have some stud earrings that I wear quite a lot if I want to jazz up my ear stack a little bit. So the first one is this pair. Well, not a pair, just one, because I lost the other one and River Island don't sell these anymore. But it's a stud that has a little plate at the back that loops underneath your ear. So you've got the stud there, and then you'll have a nice row of diamond ears just on the bottom of your ear. I'll pop them in and I'll show you what they look like. Yeah, this one is a bit tarnished, which I'm sad about because I've never found any to replace it with, but that's what it looks like. So I really like shiny things in my ear, so it adds a lot of diamond-y-ness to that particular ear hole, and then you can just see how I typically would style it. You can also see how stretched my first hole is, so it's not the best when I want to wear statement earrings, but I manage, and maybe I'll leave that in. It's quite pretty. And in my ears right now are just these little huggies from Astrid and Miyu. It's a diamond-y huggy with a little lock on the bottom there to match this necklace that I showed you earlier. So they're a nice little set, but I typically wear these every day because they're very comfortable, they're not heavy at all, and they're very pretty. So I think that's it from this box on earrings. I do have a lot of ear cuffs, and I went through a phase of wearing my ear cuffs and then adding another one and then adding another one, and by the end of it I had maybe 4 or 5 in my ear at once, and it got a bit overkill. So I've stopped myself from wearing them, and this is my collection of ear cuffs just in one of these boxes. I love them. They were all from H&M, but they were getting a bit tarnished. I need to find some new ones, I'm hoping that I can find some from ASOS, because ASOS jewellery typically wears really well for me and it's pretty inexpensive. So I'll keep my eye out, but at the moment that's what I'm on the hunt for. I do have this gold ear cuff on from Astrid and Miu, and then on this side I have one from H&M, and then the other one, I think the other one's from Shein. So I've got a really small gold one and then a pearl one. So that's my ear stacks at the moment. And then the last thing in here that I want to talk about is this Michael Kors chain. I haven't worn this in a really long time, but I don't think I'll ever get rid of it because it's definitely something I'll go back to. And it's on the theme of like a padlock. So it's on a really long chain and it's got a padlock on the bottom with the Michael Kors branding. It's really pretty. I got that during lockdown for about £20, and it came with the receipt and everything, so it's an authentic piece. But I'm just a bit over this at the moment. It's a bit too big, but I'll definitely be wearing it sometime in the future. But I definitely recommend going to Vinted and Depop to buy designer jewellery, because I got this for £20 and I think it retailed for over 100, so it was a really good bargain. And you can find some really unique discontinued pieces on there. But that's everything from the first box, and now we'll move on to the second one. And then from this box, there's not as much that I want to show you because I don't really grab anything from here on the daily. But I do have my gold watch that I used to wear every single day. It was before I got this gold strap for my Apple Watch that I used to wear this on nights out because it looked nicer. But because I've got this, it looks almost identical to a normal watch, so I don't actually grab this as often. But this is from Armani and I've had that for years, and it's just got a gold diamond-y face, which I like. I also have this hand chain, which I got as a gift from ASOS, so it just goes on like a ring and then it wraps around your wrist with a bracelet, and it's really pretty, and I typically wear this if I want to go over the top with my jewellery. I wore it on my most recent night out in Preston and I really liked it. And then some other jewellery bits that I have in here are mainly just bracelets. So if I want to go OTT, I'll typically style these with the hand chain. So I've got this Roman numerals bangle from River Island. I think that was about £10. I've got these bangles from Primark, which have tarnished quite significantly, so they're not gold, they're more of a bronze, but I do quite like them all stacked together. And then I also have my Cartier bracelet dupe. This is the Love bracelet. I got this in Turkey. It was about, I think it worked out £5, so whatever that is in Turkish lira, but it's really good. It came with a gold screwdriver as well, so I like that, but it's a bit of a pain when you're drunk on a night out and you want to take it off. I don't like to wear my jewellery when I shower or sleep, so I always take it off, and that is a bit of a pain to wear. But that's it in there. Oh, actually, I've got a couple anklets that I like to wear in the summer. So the first one is this one. I can't remember the brand. Is it on there? Aldo. So I got this from TK Maxx, but it's from Aldo originally, and it's just a really pretty diamond-y anklet, and it sort of like hangs on your ankle really nicely. I have really big ankles, so it's important for me to have a lot of adjustable chain there. Mine's almost on the max one most of the time, which seems a bit crazy because that looks massive. But I just have really big ankles and wrists. So I have that one, and then I also have this one from Primark, which has stood the test of time, which I'm surprised about, but it's just gold shells, and although this doesn't have as much chain to customise the size with, that's typically a good size for me. And it's not tight, it's got a little bit of room in it, but it's a really nice pattern on my ankles, so I do like that in the summer. I also have this one from Topshop, but I don't like that, I like gold. So that's everything from that one. And then typically on top of there in my wardrobe, I'll have my hair bows. So I've got this black velvet one that I wear mainly over winter. I like this style when it's really cold and Christmassy. That's from Primark. I think it was £3 about 3 years ago. And then I also got this one for Christmas, which is a white one, and I'm thinking whenever we start celebrating our wedding, so with an engagement party, this will be perfect just to have in my hair and tell everyone that I'm the bride. So love those hair bows. And then I also have my new pair of sunglasses from ASOS. These are from H, Responsibly Crafted. I think they're in the men's section, but they're just a tortoise shell frame with blue lenses. And then I also have these black ones that are always in there, but I like to wear these on my head is a bit of an accessory as well. So let's move on to the gold necklace storage. I have my scrunchie here. I got this from Zach's sister Jamila over Christmas. I like to wear that when my hair's in a ponytail. And there's the scissors, very random. And then just on this side, I want to talk about this necklace. I got this from TK Maxx. I can't remember the brand. It wasn't one that I was familiar with, but it's just a really over the top diamond-y necklace, and I got this because I liked it. And then my brother was getting married around Christmas time, and I thought this would make the perfect accessory for their wedding. I was a bridesmaid, and I'll pop a photo in, but I think it worked really well. It was just the right amount of sparkle for the dress, and it matched the belt on the dress perfectly. I think this was only $9.99, and then after their wedding I get this out around Christmas time, and I like to wear it with just plain t-shirts, just to add some sparkle, some Christmas sparkle around the festive time. And yeah, don't think I'll ever get rid of that. And then some other things on this side, which are my go-to. I have this Evil Eye necklace. It's got a green or a blue diamond in. I can never tell. It's green now, but I'm pretty sure it looked blue before. Diamond-y Evil Eye, which I like. That is from Rachel Zoe Los Angeles, so that's the box for it. It's empty at the moment because I have it on display. And then I also have this one from Ana Luisa, which is my go-to for a chain style necklace. I really like this one. It's very shiny but subtle at the same time, and it looks really nice stacked. And then I also have my, I think is it 1 carat or 1.5? I'm not sure. Diamond necklace. This is from the Diamond Store, and it's just on a very simple chain, and it's really pretty. It needs a good clean, but it does sparkle and add a really nice subtle hint of luxury on my neck. I also have this solid gold chain, which I actually got off my mum about a year ago. This was a gift off her dad when she was little, so I wear that stacked as well. And then lastly, I have this necklace, which I like to wear in the summer. This is from Celeste Star, and I got it on TK Maxx for $9.99, and it's just this really pretty gold coin necklace with some pearls and then a really big over the top chain. So I wore this most recently at a festival last summer, and it looked really nice. It was, I think, a plain black t-shirt, this with some other necklaces stacked, and I thought it looked really good. And I'll just typically switch these out and wear them in rotation depending on the way I feel at the time, or whatever style I want to dress like. Sometimes I'll want to dress super simple and minimal, and I'll just go for the diamond necklace and maybe another little dainty necklace to go with it. So this would be the stack, like that. And it does look really pretty. It's not as obvious, but then other times I want to go as gold and as glittery as possible, and I'll wear all my jewellery at once, and I look like a gangster, but you know, just depends on how you feel. So now we're at the boxed or the packaged jewellery that I want to keep as nice as possible in their dust bags. I have this plastic container that I got from a car boot sale. It was 50p, I think, because it was broken. It's just got a little crack there. But this is perfect to store all my Ana Luisa bits in and my travel jewellery case. So I'll show you that first. I got this from TK Maxx. I love the colour and the gold zip, and that's just how it looks inside. So if I'm travelling, which I typically do around festival season, we go visit our friends in London and we'll go to a festival. So I'll take this, and it'll just keep all my expensive jewellery protected. In here at the moment are some solid gold hoops that I got a couple of years ago for my birthday off Zach. So I'll keep them safe in there so I don't lose them. I do have a gift box for them somewhere, but I think that's upstairs in storage. And then I have a dust bag just in there for safekeeping, just so I can quickly put things in there on the go. And that's it. And I think that was about $7.99, and I've used it so much. So if you travel a lot, it's definitely worth getting a travel case like this. It's like a solid cardboard or a thin wood, I'm not sure, and it's got a cushion top. That's by the brand, oh my god, I can't read. Louenhide, Louenhide, I think. That's just the brand name on the front, if that's helpful. Not sure. And then I have I have my dust bags for some of my Ana Luisa bits that I've showed you already. And same with the rings, so these are just where I keep all the dust bags just to keep it protected. And then in here as well I have some more seasonal bits. So these are some earrings that I got right at the front end of last year that I wore throughout summer, and I just keep these safe in here for when the time is right and it's nice and sunny outside, which it actually looks quite nice today, and these would add a nice pop of colour to the outfit. Some more dust bags. What's this one? That's just a dust bag. I think that was for the gold chain necklace. And then this one is where I have my gold bracelet from Ana Luisa. I still need to get the links added to this because I tried to do it myself and I couldn't do it. It fits, but it's on the tighter side because I have big wrists. Let me show you. So I need to ask my dad to do it. I always forget, but it's like a nice size, and it does have some movement in it, but it's a bit snug. So I need to get my dad to have a look at it and add these extra links to it. And then lastly, I've got quite a few bits from Astrid and Miyu. So they are one of my favourite jewellery brands, and it's reflected in the amount of things that I have. So let's just see which ones are my favourite. I do have more of a tennis style that I was wearing all over Christmas. Nothing in there. And I just love the packaging. So it's these really sleek beige boxes with the gold embossed logo on. You pull it and then you get the really nice, what's this material? It's like what you wax cars with, technical term. But it's got the same branding on. It's a really nice cream colour, and then you've just got two compartments there. So if you've got earrings, you can put one in one side, one in the other, so they don't touch. And just very sleek. I like those. There's nothing in that one because that's for the necklaces I showed you earlier. Okay, this is the one I was looking for. So this is from the Christmas collection, and it's a tennis necklace style, and I just really like it. And I think this looks really nice over the festive period, but also for an occasion, like if you're going out for a meal or a party. And I just love that. Anything that sparkles is my favourite. And I do also have the matching bracelet to that, probably in this next box. Yep. There it is. So the exact same style, just smaller. And then some of my other favourite bits from Astrid and Miyu are this bracelet, which I just think is very dainty and just super pretty. I think this would be a good one to wear on my wedding day because it's very simple, but I think it would just look very subtle on my wrist. And that combined with my welded bracelet from Astrid and Miyu as well is just a lovely little combo, and I really like that. This is quite old, Astrid and Miyu, but they do very similar ones now in their newest collection. But I really like that. That's their old boxes, so they're a bit chunkier and just like less luxurious, but I do really like their new style. Let's see. I do also have the ring that matches the tennis necklace and bracelet, which is really pretty. And again, I was wearing this a lot over Christmas just to match the other jewellery. And then the last few bits from Astrid and Miyu are some of my favourites, but I really like to wear these in the summer because I just think they are the perfect accessory for when it's hot and you're on holiday. And the first things are these gold earrings with a pearl on the bottom. I just think these are beautiful. They'd also be a really nice thing to wear at my wedding if I wanted just a little bit more of a statement earring with my dress. So we'll have to see, but I wore those a lot when it was sunny last year, and they'll definitely be coming out when the weather brightens up this year. And then the last three bits are all from the same collection, and I think these are beautiful. They're definitely a holiday piece, so when we go on our honeymoon, hopefully in the next few years, these will be lovely to wear. So it's from the seashell collection, so a very similar pair of earrings to the last ones, but these are a bit more interesting. They're more dangly. They've got two shells or swirly shell looking things and a pearl on the bottom, and I just think those are beautiful. And then I also have the matching bracelet, which has the same shells on with diamonds in the middle, so very subtle but very pretty. And then the exact same thing but in a necklace form, and it just sits really high up on your neck and on your chest, which I like. And I just love those together. And because the necklace and the bracelet are so subtle, you can wear them all together and the earrings still stand out. So very excited for the summer to come around so I can start wearing these again. So that was my jewellery collection, and I really hope you enjoyed seeing some of my favourite bits in my collection at the moment. Obviously there's a lot more that I could have showed you in these boxes, but the things that I have showed you are the things that I constantly rewear depending on the season or the occasion, and they're just my favourite pieces. So I hope that's gave you a bit of a push to treat yourself. Astrid and Miyu, Anna Louisa, TK Maxx, they're my favourite places to buy jewellery from. You can find some really lovely bits in there, so I'd highly recommend checking them out if you want to treat yourself. And also I think Mother's Day is next week, so if you want to treat your mum, I think jewellery is a really nice option. I definitely want to incorporate jewellery in my bridesmaid boxes when I eventually ask bridesmaids to be my bridesmaid. So I'm on the hunt for some really nice statement pieces to go with their dresses that they can also wear after the wedding. So yeah, very exciting times, and I'm excited to actually share with those people who my bridesmaids are, because I know 2 people who are very excited to be asked. They might be my nieces, but shh. But thanks again for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you on my next one next week. Bye guys.